this video, we will be building an algo trading bot with a very simple but very beginner friendly strategy, which is the SMA crossovers. And also, instead of a static plot, we will be creating a dynamic plot where you can zoom in, zoom out, and when you hover, it shows you the exact values of the X and Y axis. Like this, it will show you the positions of long and shorts here, and it will be very interactive. So without further delay, let's dive in. So first thing first, we have to import our libraries. So I'll be importing pandas as pd, then import pandas ta as ta. Then this time, instead of matplotlib, we will be plotting the charts with the plotly. So plotly and graph objects as go. When we check for the errors, shift enter and select your kernel, and it says okay. So pandas ta. Okay, now we are good to go. Let me little bit zoom it. Okay, I think now it is fine. Okay, so now what we will be doing, we will be reading our CSV file, and along with that, in the same command, we will be converting the date to the date time format, and also we will be setting the index in just one line. So instead of 3 lines of code, we will be just using single line. So how we can do that? pd dot read CSV, and then we give the path of our CSV file, which is btc usdt 5minute.csv. okay, then we will be like passing the date. We have to pass a list, and then I'll give the column name here, and then we'll be setting the index. So index column equals to the date. Now just hit shift enter, and now you can check with the df d. Okay, let me first assign to a data frame. So it will be df equals to, and then here you can check the data types. So when you hit shift enter, it says open. Okay, fine. And then you check the index. You can see that we have the date time index. So now we are good to go. So now what we will be doing, we will be first resampling the data, because we have here the 5-minute bars. That's not an efficient way to calculate for like the longer time frames. So what we can do, we can convert these 5-minute candles to a 1-day candle. So how we can achieve that? We can just resample the data. So it's very easy. We will just use the resample function, and here we will give 1 day. So here, if you want, you can assign like 1 week, 1 month, and it's completely up to you. Okay, then we will apply the aggregate function here, and here we'll be passing the dictionary. Okay, so here we want to resample these 5 columns: open, high, low, close, volume, OHLC, volume. So what I can do, I can pass the dictionary key value pairs here. So first I'll pass the open. So for open, it will be the first, and then I can quickly copy and paste. Okay, now fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be OHLC. So it will be high, low, close, and the volume. So high will be the max, low will be the minimum, close will be the last, and the volume, like we will apply the sum function for the volume. Correct? Now I guess we are good to go. And for the safer side, what we can do, we can apply a function drop na, so that in case of na values, we don't face any issue later on. Correct? So when we hit shift enter, we can see that we have the modified values, we have the modified data frame, and here you can see instead of 260,000 rows, we have just 908 rows, like 908 days, which is close to 3 years. Correct? So what I will do, so I'll assign this to a new data frame. I can say daily. If you want, you can assign to the same data frame, but here I'll be assigning to a new data frame, which is df daily. Just press shift enter and then you check your new data frame. So yeah, we are good to go now. So now we have prepared the data. So now we will be calculating the two SMAs, short SMA and the long SMA, correct? And close. So for this, what I'll be doing, I'll be applying the function fill NA. Okay, forward fill. So what it will do, it will fill the blank value. If there is any like NA value, it will fill that with the forward fill. Because sometimes if the data is broken from somewhere, it will completely disrupt the output. So it's better to assign this, and I will be assigning it to the existing column, which is the close. Df close. I just shift enter and check. Yeah, it's fine. There is no errors. Then now we can calculate the EMAs using pandas TA. So it's very easy. I have already showed you in previous videos. So we'll quickly apply the TA EMA. Then close will be the close here. If you don't mention, it will by default take close. So it's up to you. So we'll be assigning the close here. Then we can assign the length as 20 for the short EMA. Then for the long EMA, we can also pass the same column close, and then the length we will take as 50. Okay, so we will quickly append these new data frame to our existing data frame. So what we can do, we can give a new column name here. So it will be the SMA short and it will be the SMA long. Okay, when I hit shift enter, okay, no errors, we are good to go. Okay, so what we can do, we'll just plot these values first. So I can just like leave some shells here and let's quickly plot first the SMA short and SMA long, and then we will plot the signals so we can have a better visualization, right? So what we can do, we can first initialize the empty plotly figure. So here we will be using the plotly instead of the matplotlib. So it's also very easy. So fig equals to go figure and hit shift enter. Okay, fine. Then we can plot the closing prices here, right? So how we can do that? Fig dot add so basically it adds a new plot element to the figure. Then go scatter, it creates a scatter plot. So when like mode equals to lines, it connects the data points with lines. So here it's used to plot the daily closing prices, correct? So we can give x equals to df daily and the index. It will pass an array here. Then y equals to df daily, and here it will be the close price, right? Then in mode we will pass lines and name we can give as close. For line we can give dictionary, and here color we can select royal blue, and then for the hover info we can give x plus y. So when we hover, it gives the value of x plus y. So here, okay, we are seeing the module object is not callable. Okay, so here we will correct this, and now when we hit enter, so we can see that we have a plot here. These are the closing prices, right? And when we hover, it shows the value like both the x and y. So here July 12 2022 and the price is 19.33k. Okay, so here it is, and we will like beautify it later on. So first I'll just show you how to visualize this, right? Then what we can do, we can now identify the crossovers for long and short signals. So how we can achieve that? For the long, let me just first draw the SMA short and SMA long. So I'll quickly draw that. Fig, add, trace, go dot, scatter, and let me quickly copy this, it's best. Let's quickly copy and paste here. It is for the SMA short. So what I can do, it will be same. I just need to pass here SMA short. So here you can see this is SMA short, and in the name also we can give here SMA short, and then color we can change this to orange, and it's fine. Then again for the I have changed that one, I just copy here. Okay, and when I shift enter, we can see that we have the SMA short here in the blue line. Then we'll be plotting the, okay, let me just keep it here. Quickly. Okay, this is SMA close, SMA short, and this will be the SMA long. So I'll just type here long and SMA long, and we can choose this color as, okay, let me first change this to royal blue, and we can keep it as orange, and SMA long, and this color we can keep it as green, right? So when I hit enter, so this is the close line in the blue, and in the green we have the SMA long, and in the orange we have SMA short, right? So what will be our long signal, right? So in long signal, what will be happening, this short one, this short SMA, this orange line will cross the green line, which is the long SMA, right? So basically for a long signal, the current bar of SMA short should be greater than the SMA long, and for the previous bar, the SMA short should be less than long. Like, so while crossovering, we can see that here the value of SMA short should be less than the long, and for the next bar, the SMA short should be greater than the SMA long. Then only the crossover will happen, right? So okay, so now let's type here. The condition is df daily SMA short, right? It should be greater than df daily SMA long, right? It is for the current candle, we can say. And for the previous, so for the previous candle, what we use a shift. So I'll just assign a shift 1 here, so it means it indicates to the previous candle, and this also the previous. So the previous candle should be less than the long. Hope you are getting my point. And here we can say that equal to or less than that, right? So we can assign it to a new column, so where we can assign, like, where we can say it will be the df daily and long signal, right? So the long signal will be when the current short signal is greater than the long signal and the previous short signal is less than or equal to the long signal. That is the signal for long. Similarly for the short, it will be the opposite of long. So we can say the current short should be the less than the long, and here you can give it should be greater than or equal to. It's like this, the opposite. So no need to change. It's like this, the opposite, right? Okay, then we will also plot these long and short signals here. So how we can do that? So here I'll be plotting. So I just copy and paste this here. Okay, and we'll just change the value. So what we can do here, we can give the long signal, correct? So I'll just go here, and in this data frame we can pass the long signal, and for the y-axis we will be giving here the long signal. Then in mode we can give here markers instead of lines, markers, and in name we can give here as the long signal, right? Long signal. Then marker symbol, so we can give here the marker symbol. So the marker will be, we can say, triangle up, right? Triangle up, okay. And marker line, and for the marker line color we can give it as green, and for the marker size we can give it as 10, okay. And for the hover info it will be like the default x plus y, okay. I think here it says any, hopefully. Just check it again, once again quickly. So in the df daily we have passed the long signal here, dot index y df daily SMA short, and again the long signal, okay. Here we have to close it. Then mode equals to marker, name equals to long signal, marker symbol triangle up, marker line green, marker size, hover info, okay. We have to remove this, okay. So now I guess we are good with the long signal. Then so now I will quickly add the long signal and the short signal, and for the update layout we will just figure update layout, and here we can give the title as daily trading signals with SMA crossovers, right? Then on the x-axis title we can assign as the date, and for the y-axis title I can give as the price, and template we can select as Plotly dark, okay. Then we'll quickly show the figure show, and hit okay. It says long signal, key error, long signal, long signal, okay. Change this SMA short, and then I'll quickly, so here we have the plot. You can just refer this as a demonstration purpose. This should not be used in your live trading. You can take the inspiration or reference from this chart and you can plot your own, and this is just for educational purpose, and it's better to practice the codes. And if you have any doubts, just let me know in the comments. We will definitely love to help you. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye, take care, have a nice day.